Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about the CTP of Insight, and I'm going to talk about characters who you should definitely give a CTP of Insight to. Okay, so let's start with Ghost Panther. Ghost Panther is the best fire support he is one of the best leads in a game for Jean Grey and Ghost Panther. This is why you will give him a CTP of Insight. And apart from that, he can also be used more than once during a week when it comes to ABL and ABX. This is Dazzler. Dazzler is someone who a lot of us want to get a tier 3 and awaken skill because of this passive right here. She is one of the best support characters for mutants EBLD. If you also have Storm's latest uniform, it gives elemental damage. Okay, so here is another character that I recommend a CTP of Insight to. You could give this to Taskmaster. I don't have a CTP on him, but Taskmaster's uniform, it gives 40% damage to heroes and villains. And on ABX Combat Villain Day, you could give him a CTP of Insight. You could also use him on ABL Combat Day. You could use it on probably She-Hulk if you want. Her leadership gives you 65% damage to male horses. You definitely want to give Phil Coulson a CTP of Insight. Because of this uniform, the 20% guarantee crit rate is going to help you out with your rage proc. It's going to help you out in ABX, ABL, and Warboss Legend and Giant Boss Raid. I will say Shuri. If you have Shuri's latest uniform, her Black Panther uniform, it gives you 35% all attack, and she gives you 55% damage to villains. You definitely should give her That's CTP. So you can use her in ABL, female humans day. You could use her in ABL speed female day and ABX speed hero day. So that's 3 days a week. You could use her with a CTPF Insight. That's if you have her latest uniform. You could use her for those who doesn't have the leadership tag. Use her and wave together. White Fox. This here is why you will give White Fox a CTPF Insight. She also has a debuff lead. Although it will be better to give her the insight with this uniform, but not everyone has the holidays uniform, so I have this uniform here, so I give it to her. Her uniform also gives you 10% attack. Valkyrie, you definitely want to give Valkyrie a CTPF Insight, and also having her artifact. So you want to give Valkyrie a CTPF Insight because of her tier 2 passive, and if you have a 4-star artifact or higher, this is going to help you out in Boss Legend, Giant Boss Raid, ABX, ABL, and all of that. And I do have a CTPF Insight on her. So I have a CTPF Insight on her, on Phil Coulson, and on White Fox. Mysterio, a lot of people will give a CTPF Insight to him because of his seasonable uniform, and his uniform gives you 30% all attack and also 35% damage to villains. And you could use him in ABX Blast Day, Blast Villain Day, and ABL Blast Villain Day. So that's another reason why you could give him a CTPF Insight, because you can use him 2 days back to back in ABL. I already mentioned Ghost Panther. Wave, you could give Wave 1 as well, but if I already have one, Wave here is a really good support. So I will say that if it is, some some speed characters won't have the leadership tag. So if you use Wave and Shuri together, like the Shuri uniform that I have, you could use Wave leadership and Shuri support with whoever speed characters you are using that doesn't have the leadership tag. But if you have Shuri's Black Panther's uniform, you could use Wave as the support and Shuri as the leadership. So I already mentioned Dazzler and I mentioned Storm. So I see some people who got Angela's uniform. Her latest uniform has a CTPF insight on her. Last but not least, I will say that M'Baku, he is good for a CTPF insight. So on ABL day, combat day, if you have tier 4 Dr. Octopus, tier 4 Moon Knight or tier 4 Black Panther, you could use M'Baku's leadership. You are going to get 45% damage to all allies. So you could give M'Baku a CTPF insight, or you could give it to Taskmaster. And you definitely, M'Baku is very easy to get. All you have to do is go to the legendary battle, work on that forever, and you beat it out and you will get M'Baku. And as I say, his leadership and this right here, this is going to help you out in ABX. I really wish he had an awakened skill. Yes, you could give him a CTPF insight, or you could give it to Taskmaster and just use the both of them together for ABL combat day. You definitely want to use M'Baku's leadership, Taskmaster support with your Dr. Octopus, your Moon Knight, or your tier 4 Black Panther, whoever you want to use. And if you have his artifact, that is going to help you out as well. His artifact, he basically have the same support as, I will say, Sif. I think Sif leadership gives you more attack, but his artifact will help you out more in ABL. Just go back on my Sif. Okay, so Sif. Okay, so Sif uniform gives you 45% damage to boss types. Yes, so M'Baku's artifact is going to make him a better support than Sif, because his artifact works for all allies and her artifact only works for herself. So M'Baku is a better choice to give the artifact to. Okay guys, thank you guys for support. Okay, and let me know who is your top 5 pick that you will give a CTP of Insight to. The next CTP of Insight that I get, I am going to give it to Ghost Panther. The next one that I get after that, I'll probably give it to Shuri. Oh, there's one more thing. There's one more character that I forgot to mention. Let me see if I could find her. Sin. So you definitely will like to give Sin a CTP of Insight. Sin is going to help you out in female villain ABXD, and she is going to help you out on speed villain day. So she is a good choice to give a CTP of Insight to. You could also take her to tier 3. This passive here, it makes her just as good as Valkyrie, and I think I do have her artifact. Yes, so it makes her just as good as Valkyrie. So if it is you have her latest uniform, if you want to spend $20 US on Halloween, you definitely to get her uniform. I will say it's a must have. I will say that I wish I had the money at the time to get it. Okay everyone, see you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. Please let me know in the comments who you guys are going to give a CTP of Insight to, your top 5 characters. Okay everyone, have a great night, have a great week at work, stay safe.